Hello, hello, Michelle Alanis here, and today's video is going to be an encouragement to you to negotiate your salary. Y'all, it happened again. I couldn't believe it. It happened again. The exact same thing happened again. You see, years ago, when I first became the director of pediatrics, I had one of my first interviews with a therapist that wanted to come work with us. And she was a new grad and young. And when I asked her what her salary expectations was, what her salary expectations were, she said to me, I want to work here so badly. I will take whatever you offer me. And that started a journey for me of teaching therapists about salary negotiations and about why it's so important. And y'all, you will not believe it, but just this week I was interviewing someone, and again, I said to her, what are your salary expectations? And this person also said to me, I have no expectations. Whatever you're willing to pay me, I will take. And I couldn't believe it. The same conversation on repeat. And it just fired me up to make this video because you need to know you are educated, you are valuable, you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and you are worth negotiating for. When you are negotiating job offers, if you just take what they offer you, you are leaving money on the table. And honestly, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with leaving money on the table. I leave money on the table every year that I stay with my hospital because I know I could go work at another place and make more money. In Southern California, if you work at a school district, you make so much money because they're unionized and they just pay a lot to recruit people. It's not the kind of job I want. It's high caseloads, it's having to deal with IEPs, it's not as creative or as autonomous as I want to be. And it's just not for me. But I know if I wanted more money, I could go to another place. So I leave money on the table every year, but that's okay. I know I'm leaving it there. I'm comfortable with that. And I have other things that are more valuable to me that I get out of my current position. And that's why I do it. But if you need to understand that if you're not negotiating, you are leaving that money on the table. And if you're okay with that because the job is exactly what you want, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just knowing your values and following your values. But you want to be cognizant of it. So I'm just here to remind you that you are worthwhile, you are worth negotiating for, and there are ways that you can prepare yourself so that when that really uncomfortable question comes up, that you have the courage to say what needs to be said. And it doesn't always have to be negotiating the dollars. There's other room for negotiation. You can negotiate time off, and you can negotiate education dollars, and you can negotiate your hours, and you can negotiate all sorts of things. But you have to be prepared going in. You have to understand what your value is compared to the market value, and you have to know what your values are, what you really want to get out of that negotiation. So this video is simply a reminder that you are worth it, that you should negotiate. And it's not just for you, it's for all of us. Because when someone comes into my office and says, I'll take whatever you offer me, that ties my hands up. I can't then offer someone else who's coming in more money because this person has accepted such a low offer. And that lowers the level for everybody. Whereas if someone coming in negotiates a higher rate, that raises the boats for everybody. So if you're not willing to do it for yourself because it feels uncomfortable or it feels selfish, remember that you're doing it for you, but you're also doing it for every person that comes after you. So be brave and make those negotiations. If you need tips on how to do it, I have videos that you can go through that will tell you how to negotiate, how to prepare, and how to be confident in that negotiation. But it starts with making the decision that you're not going to say, I'll take whatever you offer me, because you are worth it and because you can negotiate for more. So check out my videos, learn about negotiations, and next time I see you in my office and I say, what are your salary expectations for this job? Be prepared to answer and negotiate for yourself.